Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a little bit more Hardspace Shipbreaker. I hope you're all doing well. I had a lovely night's sleep, and I'm ready to go. Ready to make some more videos. Just really quickly, we've got the poll. I'm trying to get into a rhythm, but I'm not doing very well at it. But the poll's in the description. It's in the pinned comment. There's 5 games there picked by the community. Pick them and help us figure out what we're going to play tomorrow representing on the channel. If you want to see another game added to the list, chuck it in a comment and I'll put it on the list. And it all gets shuffled in together. And, you know, the more that people say RimWorld, for example, then the more likely it gets put on the list, which I think is actually one. I'll have to double check, but we're probably playing some RimWorld today. Anyway, continuing on, the certification grind continues. We're going all right, and you know, there's not much more to say other than I think the strategy is starting to pay off. I know there's some people are getting a little antsy and they want to see us go back to the big ships. I get that, I do, but I feel like you haven't watched all the videos. The guys that have been with us from the beginning understand exactly what's going on. We're trying to get the work order objectives done as quickly, and we're refining our speed sort of tactic on the hard mackerels. At the moment, when we run a hard mackerel, at the very least, we're doing as much work orders as we would do with a medium mackerel, which, from what I can understand, for a 15-minute shift, is the most work orders that you could do anyway. So it's the medium mackerel is what I can comfortably do the most of, but the hard we're working towards getting a bit more done as well. Some good suggestions in the comments. I read them all and take them all on board. Let's see. Any chance we've got a hard? Oh, we don't. That's all right. We haven't started with a medium in a while. This be a good little warm-up. So let's do that and get ourselves some of them work orders. All right. Here we go. Whoops. Everyone's favorite. Get that bug out of the way. Wait, I wanted to check utility, but on a medium I don't think we'll need an isolation key either. Oh. Yeah, look, I love all the feedback and the thoughts. You guys are wonderful. You know, I feel like you get some ripper comments, so I don't want to ever be mean. I foster a happy, friendly community. That's sort of what I'm about, you know. But I got a bloke trying to correct me on how to say aluminium the other day. Oh, that made me giggle. It's like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's got to be a young bloke. He's got to be like a teenager or something like that. And he just doesn't realize that America's not the only place on the planet. And it's like, oh no. It's, how do they say it? Aluminum. Okay. Okay, son. But, poor bugger. But, like, it's interesting. Like I said, I'll go benefit of doubt. It's got to be a young bloke that just literally doesn't know, and so you can't really begrudge him that much. Like, maybe he's coming from a good place, trying to actually help me and correct me. You know, but it does make me giggle. Air pressure level decreasing. That's all right. We're all working together, community. Bit of a learning process. All right, so. Down we go. Someone also suggested that when I split the ship, I swing the... It was hard to understand the reading at first, but I thought about it. I understand what he's saying, but it just didn't come through very clearly. Where he's saying tether the back of the ship to the master jack. And I think he's saying like the back inside. So it does a big old bloody Tokyo drift when it comes out, as opposed to trying to go back first. If you went back first, the furnace will probably grab it, I think. But yeah, so you do the front to the processor and the back to the master jack, and you might be able to have it do like a skid. So we might give that a bit of a burl. All right, first cut, everyone's favorite cut. That wasn't so bad, actually. Yeah, and I will reiterate, because we must be getting different people in at different stages. Like, I'm not expecting all of you to have seen the last 30 episodes, right? We're not doing this for money at the moment. We're doing it for certification, because that's the bottleneck. People that are like, oh, I want to see you do a thing as fast as possible, like as much money as possible. No, no, no. Money comes later. Right now, we're getting bottlenecked by the certification. All right, so we need to... we're going to cut it in half, hypothetically. And also the way that I'm running this is a little bit like practice for when we do the hard mackerel. Is it just these two cuts? Now that I've done the back? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Now, and someone also made the fair point, these ones have a fair bit of titanium in them, so we should be harvesting the floor panels. What the fuck is going on there? Oh, I didn't actually.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Christ. Oh, it's gonna cut me in half. Hang on. Off you go. Oh, it's severed. Oh my god, what a waste. Okay, hang on. We'll get there. Alright, yeah, the one thing that I really do want to actually put to the test is what old mate was talking about cutting the whole ship in half with the master jack. We would take the sides, wouldn't we, if it was the medium one? Yeah, okay. So just bear with me. I'm going to get inside the wall from here. Does it tell me how much aluminium I just destroyed then? That's interesting. You know how I destroy the back panel and I get a warning and it cracks the sads? But we didn't for the front panel there. Huh. Maybe that's the better move, that we don't cook the back panel. Right. That's not in a cell. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's disconnected. So that means the back's disconnected. That was the main concern, right? So we'll just go up here. That's all still attached. That's fine. So we're just gonna mirror that on the other side. Sorry. And let's see. Isolate this. Right. Oh, I guess we can drag that off. Right. Alright, now we'd cut the ship in half. We did the floors already. And we'll cut the cockpit off, right? Alright. There's a lot of busy stuff in the way here, I don't want to. Alright. Whoops. But having said that, we need to cut that. Gotta cut that.
Destroyed. Please revisit your training.
That. 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 And that. Okay, cool. So ship should now be cut in half. Right. And we would send... Well, that side's got the bloody thing in it still.
Reserves are low. Note
Okay.
that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to LYNX equipment.
So the idea, I believe... would be... do that into there. Come on. Oh, hang on. No, I don't want the cockpit as part of the problem. Sorry, my bad. Unless I want to...
Processing valuable objects.
Jury's still out on what we do with the... Do we take the cockpit sides or not? I'm not sure. Bugger.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are critical.
So what he was suggesting was do something like that. Which I can get around. Just to sort of twist it away from the furnace. Alright, so ultimately I probably shouldn't have cut the cockpit off, my bad. I'll take the fuel and tethers. Again, I don't care about the money at this point. Look at that! That's perfect. Is it far enough into...
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter.
Oh, come on.
Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
That's cool. Except we would do it with the front attached.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Oops. Oh, fuck. It bumped me, my control a little bit harder than I thought. And I thought I had a clean shot. My bad. These things happen.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Why? I was pointing straight at it. Oh no! Oh my god, no! Fucking hell! Oh man. Okay, good warm up. Alright, and then we just need to salvage metal. Which, like, at this point, you know, we're kind of laughing. But there's so much aluminium in here that you just would drag that in there. Yeah, I guess with the cockpit severed, it moves fairly with the sides cut off. The problem is, to do that, we would have to, like I said, cut off the cockpit like we did just now. Having said, no, I think this is the best way to do it, actually, now that I think about it. Because it's not like we can cut the cockpit in half. Yeah, so we'd have to do this, but we'd also have to sever the ends of the fuel pipes, right? Now the one sort of downside of this thing is, remember my big square head actually got stuck in one of the sides. We'll use the same strategy here to avoid getting caught. Now if it goes over that little yellow and black warning line, which it has now, I think let's just sever it. This is a bit of a test in of itself. Is it past the line? Oh, it's not actually. Silly me. I think as soon as it's past the line, that's it. It'll grab it. Let's just see. Just get you just a tiny bit over the line like that, and that's it. It's going in. Yeah, cool. That should give us what we need.
Alright, Cutter. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Oh wow, did something explode in there?
Accepted. Please revisit your training.
Well, probably the fuel, I guess. Alright. That's fine, that's cool.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's get going. Alright, yeah, okay, so we cut out the ceiling, the floors and the roof. I think we're doing alright. I think we're getting close, you know? Close to the method for the hard. Let's see. Hopefully it gives us a hard. Oh no, more mediums. Oh no, bugger me. That's alright, we'll do another one. That's fine. What are you gonna do? There's not much you can do about it, you know? This is still the cleanest, like, doing these mediums, and we can do them pretty fast. So let's do one of these fast. Is pretty much the key to success here anyway. Like, the hards are just a project. Like, if I had the final method for the hard run, then that'd be ultimate, but we're still sort of trying to figure it out. Oh, come on. Jesus. Got there in the end, I suppose.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Yeah, because once those side frames get caught, that's a pain in the ass. But the thing is, I don't really want to delete them because they're actually high, they're like value for the metal, for the salvage metal thing.
Pressure levels increasing. Air pressure level decreasing. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
All right. Was a lucky miss, actually. Could have gone through the wall. One day that's gonna hit me.
Object processed. Credits awarded.
Old school in this one. Get out.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Where was it? There it is. I knew there was one floating around here. Oh, did I miss with one of them just then? Ah, bugger. I thought I must have missed with the one just from the cockpit just then. Fucking me. Oh, probably should have done that. Now that's interesting. I've disconnected the fuel and it just magics the fuel in the pipe away, I guess. I mean, I get that it's a video game, you know. But, I guess you decided you didn't want to go anymore.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Right. Here's an experiment. What's holding this all together? They're attached to that, are they? Like, are you guys technically attached to each other there? Oh, wait. Oh, maybe it's that one there. Oh. Oh, there's a development. Fuck's sake, get in there.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
So there's the airlock. Oops. Seems that whole roof's aluminium. Ah. It's only two tiny little aluminium struts holding all that on. Well, well, well.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
This will get our metal quota for sure over there.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Perfect. Look at that. Yeah, that's cool.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Yeah, so... It's all it takes is that. I wonder if I were to cut it like this. Oh, it does delete the whole block. That's cool. Right, and that. And then I guess that as well, that technically that center part. Yeah, that's not working, but that's... That's an interesting development, you know. I can bite all the little wall chunks off quite easily like that.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left.
I'd be curious on the hard one how it would go cutting out the blocks that hold them on now, you know? I mean, you can't, I don't think you can do it in one cut. Like, you can do that, but then you still got to do that, and then you got to do that. Can't boop it. But yeah, it is disconnected. That's cool. This might be one of the cleaner ways to do this, I think.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I mean, you'd still have to get inside the wall and isolate, right? Because you've got fuel pipes in the wall that you'd have to be cutting through. But, yeah, this might actually be... This might be an even better way to at least chuck the segments off. They're much more manageable. You know what I mean? I can tether them in really easily. They just roll out like little... Like snapping blocks off of a block of chocolate, you know? Getting the little cubes out. And we could do that, and we could follow the work order depending on what needs doing. So it's like, well, do we need more salvaged metal? Let's put this part for its aluminium in. That sort of thing. Yeah. That's cool. Less fancy, definitely. Like, pulling the whole sides off is pretty satisfying. It's pretty awesome. But a certain part, all the tether and labouring and sort of babysitting that I have to do just to make sure it goes in is a bit of a pain. Even with the cockpit then was a bit, you know, nightmarish. Taking the time to do 3 cuts just to cut another chunk out might actually be the GO. Yeah, we might do that. Just dice the ship. That's essentially what we're doing. It's like dicing your tomatoes. Yeah, right. Anyway, cool. Food for thought. We got through those pretty quick, being that, you know, they were fairly, well, they were medium. But if we check our certification, we've only got 20 to go, which is really cool. It's really exciting. In fact, we might be approaching a point where we can pivot off this grind, you know, because we're going to knock over those work orders hypothetically by accident or organically while we do the other things like the ECU and the thrusters and that. In fact, this makes me think for the next level, Perhaps we should have done those other 3 first and then grind the work orders. Do you know what I mean? Because we will get work orders organically. Not sure. But yeah, it looks like we might be ready to go back onto the geckos. So the guys that want us to go back to the big ships, you might be getting your wish after all. Alright team, as always, thanks for joining me. I love the support and I love that you guys are still enjoying this game. It's a fantastic game to be playing right now. We might just leave it there for the time being and I will catch you guys on the next one.